In this video, let us discuss variables and algebraic expressions. Algebra is the branch of mathematics that represents problems in the form of mathematical expressions. In algebra, variables are symbols used to denote unknown values or unspecified values. Halimbawa ng mga common variables ay yung x, y, z, a, b, kahit anong letters. Ibig sabihin nun, sila yung nagre-represent sa mga unknown values. And then we have the four basic operations: add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Next, let us define algebraic expressions. Mathematical statements consisting of one or more numbers and variables along with one or more operations. So kaya natin diniscuss ang variables and operations kasi yung dalawang elements na yon ay primary component ng algebraic expressions. Halimbawa ng mga algebraic expressions ay 5x. Kita natin meron tayong number and meron tayong variable. And meron din tayong multiplication dyan. 5x, that means 5 times x. Mamaya didiscuss pa natin yan further. Also, we can consider x minus 7 as algebraic expression. Also, 2y over 5 or 2y divided by 5. Also, b plus c divided by 2. So as long as meron tayong collection of numbers, variables, and operations, we have algebraic expressions. Now let me ask you, is 5 an algebraic expression? The answer is no. It is not an algebraic expression kasi wala itong variable. And also wala itong operation. Kung i-compare natin sa analogy ng sentences, wala siyang complete thought. Okay? Wala nangyayari sa kanya. 5. You're just dictating a simple number. Also, is x considered algebraic expression? This is not an algebraic expression. Kasi wala naman siyang number involved and wala rin siyang operation. Next, say we have x and y variables. Given these variables, we can create algebraic expressions using different operations. Halimbawa, if we're going to add them, x plus y. If we're going to subtract, x minus y. If we're going to divide, of course, x over y or x divided by y. Notice that when we're creating addition, subtraction, and division expressions, madali lang. That's not the same thing when we're creating multiplication expressions. What do I mean by that? If we multiply, marami tayong way para maisulat yan. Okay? So usually, ang ginagamit natin sa multiplication ay yung x na sign. 'Di ba? Times. Pero dito, pag ginamit natin x times y, hindi ba nakakalito tignan? Kasi x na to, tapos x din yung symbol ng times. So usually, iba ang ginagamit. Sa algebra, pwede tayong gumamit ng dot. X times y. Pwede rin gumamit ng parenthesis. Parenthesis x and then parenthesis y. Pwede ka rin maglagay ng parenthesis sa isang variable lamang. X times y or x times y. And ultimately, pwede rin silang pagtabihin na lang, x times y. So maraming ways para makapagsulat ng multiplication expressions. Unlike addition, subtraction, and division na merong unique na isang expressions lang. Another thing, halimbawa meron tayong mga word problems, para ma-convert natin sila into mathematical expressions, kailangan aware tayo sa mga keywords para alam natin kung kailan tayo mag-add, subtract, multiply, or divide. The keywords denoting addition are the words sum, plus, more than, greater than. So marami pa yan. Increase, gain. So ayun, kapag na-encounter nyo yung mga words na yon, it means meron ka ng addition. Sa subtraction naman, you will encounter words like difference, minus, less than, lower, drop, decrease, and many more. Sa multiplication, ang mga keywords naman ay product, multiplied by, times, of, twice, thirds, and so on. And lastly, keywords denoting division are quotient, divided by, ratio, half, and so on. Now let us try these following exercises. Write an algebraic expression for each verbal expression. Yung unang expression natin, expression A, 8 more than n. So ang clue word natin dito ay more. Alam natin na ang keyword na yan denotes addition. So 8, okay, 8, and then more than plus n. So ito na yung ating algebraic expression. Next, we have the difference of 7 and 4 times a number x. So itong 4 times a number x, pwede natin yan isulat as 4x. Tapos, ang kailangan natin, difference of 7 and 4 times a number x. So ibig sabihin, itong 7 minus 4 times a number x. So we have 7 minus 4x. Ayan na yung ating algebraic expression. Next, expression C, 1/3 of the size of area A. Ang variable natin dito ay itong area A. And 1/3, it means we have a fraction. 1/3 or 1/3. 1/3 of, itong of na to, sabi natin, keyword yan ng multiplication. So, mumultiply natin siya sa area A. So, we can write that as dot A or simply 1/3 A. Pagtabihin na lang. Next, expression D, 5 more than the product of 2 and n. Sabi natin, yung word na more than denotes addition. So, we have addition here. However, meron din tayong product of 2 and n, which denotes multiplication. So, the product of 2 and n is 2n. Tapos, sabi, 5 more than. So, ibig sabihin, mag-a-add tayo ng 5 sa 2n. Pwedeng dito sa unahan, or kung gusto ninyo, pwede rin naman siya after. It doesn't matter, parehas lang yan. Next, expression E, 7 less than the quotient of y and 4. So dito, meron tayong less than. It means meron na tayong subtraction. However, meron tayong quotient of y and 4, which denotes division. So the quotient of y and 4 is y over 4. Pag meron tayong division, meron tayong fraction. And then 7 less than the quotient of y and 4. Ibig sabihin yan, itong y over 4, babawasan natin siya ng 7. Hindi siya dito sa may unahan. Huwag kayong magkakamali ha. So ayan. Ito yung ating algebraic expression. Next, pag-usapan naman natin ang power or exponent. When we say power, that is the number of times we multiply a certain base number to itself. So ano bang ibig sabihin nun? At ano ba ang itsura ng power expressions? Halimbawa, i-consider natin ang x raised to n. So ano bang ibig sabihin yan? Yung x dito, ayan yung base. Tapos yung n, ayan yung exponent or power. And paano babasahin yan? That is x raised to the nth power. So sabi, ang power daw ay yung number of times na imumultiply natin yung base sa sarili niya. E-elaborate natin. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Halimbawa, meron tayong power expression na 3 raised to 1. Ibig sabihin yan, equal lang yan kay 3. Ngayon, taasan natin yung ating power or exponent. Gawin nating 2. Ibig sabihin yan, we have to multiply our base, which is 3, to itself 2 times. 3 times 3. Bakit 2 times? Kasi ang ating power ay 2. And 3 times 3 is equal to 9. Next, 3 raised to 3. Therefore, we have 3 times 3 times 3. And that is equal to 27. So, it means kapag meron tayong x raised to n, ibig sabihin yan, imumultiply natin si x sa sarili niya. Hanggang meron na tayong n numbers of x. Now, let us do this exercise. Write each power expression algebraically. Expression A, product of 7 and m to the 5th power. So, ibig sabihin, uunahin natin to. M to the 5th power. Ibig sabihin yan, ang base natin ay m. And to the 5th power, so meron siyang exponent or power na 5. Ngayon, dahil meron tayong product, it denotes multiplication. So, we will multiply 7 to m raised to 5. So, 7 times m raised to 5. And that's our power expression. Next, difference of 4 and x squared. So, ito muna. Si x squared, ibig sabihin lang yan, x raised to 2. Every time na makaka-encounter kayo ng squared, ibig sabihin nun, nire-raise yun to the second power. So, x squared. And then, ang sabi, difference of 4 and x squared. So, minus. So, we have 4 minus x squared. And ayan ang ating algebraic power expression. Next, the sum of b raised to the 3rd power and 10. So, kukunin natin yung sum ng b raised to the 3rd power at saka ng 10. So, unahin muna natin to. b raised to the 3rd power is b raised to 3. Tapos, kapag i-add natin yung 10, kasi sabi sum, so plus 10. And that's it. Ngayon, mag-evaluate naman tayo ng expressions. Ano ibig sabihin natin sa evaluate? Okay, ganito. Halimbawa, meron tayong 2 raised to 6. Anong value niyan? Ibig sabihin niyan, yung ating base na 2, imumultiply natin siya sa kanyang sarili 6 different times. So, we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Kapag binilang nyo yung number of 2, meron tayong 6. And kapag sinimplify nyo yan, ang makukuha nyo ay 64. Tapos, let's say, 4 raised to the 3rd power. Ibig sabihin yan, imumultiply natin ang ating base na 4 sa kanyang sarili 4 different times. Rather, 3 different times. And that is equal to 64 as well. How about 5 squared? 5 squared means we have to multiply 5 to itself just twice. So 5 times 5, that's equal to 25.